The seventh video, I thought I would do a little more detail on Boys and Girls Club and just the experience of like stereotype threats and also social class. So the first thing is I didn't see anything with stereotype threats at Boys and Girls Club, but I do know that some stereotypes do exist. Like in my earlier videos, I talked about gender and how, okay, boys have to do things a certain way, girls have to do things a certain way, and then it's all based on those characteristics with what they understand. But it also is interesting on how it applies to like race. And the thing is like I notice a lot of the kids, they don't really apply stereotypes as much to race at that age, which is good. But I think it really does affect gender more at that age, and so that's why it's kind of more relevant. But yeah, but between race and gender, those are both the two biggest stereotypes that kids seem to base their personal experiences off of, and put a label on whatever they see. But there hasn't been anything to where it's like pose a threat or like a danger to anyone, so that's good. Kids are really respectful and they're mindful of how it affects them and their peers. So yeah, there hasn't been anything racist or anything like that. However, the next thing is social class. So you can definitely tell that there's a wide variety of social classes between lower and upper class. There's not as many upper class, which I think is interesting because I think if some of those kids are upper class, they're probably not going to be there. They're probably going to be doing other things other than being at Boys and Girls Club. But there are a lot of middle class, like lower middle class kids. And you can tell based on, this kind of applies to stereotypes, but based on the way they dress and the way they present themselves, like how they're educated, if they're able to talk, and able to articulate things with more understanding and more knowledge of certain things, you can definitely tell that some kids do have a higher knowledge base for their age than the majority. And I think those kids are probably more likely to be middle or upper, like middle class, but like higher middle class. And there's only a few of those. But yeah, mostly like lower to middle class kids go to Boys and Girls Club. But they also live pretty locally too, so it's based on the demographics and the location too. It's convenient for them to be there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, constructing those two things together and how it applies to the overall program. And next video, for video number 8, I'm going to talk about the overview of what we did and everything. Thank you.